catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive.
Hasselites, talk to me. Yeah! Welcome to another edition of Hassel's Review. It's your boy, Hassel. And I know things have been a little spotty, guys. I apologize. Content's been a little low, but been dealing with a death in the family. Rest in peace, Mama. I love you. So with that being said, we've got that portion out of the way. I'm back. I'm going to be just as good as I've always been. Maybe a little better. I'm not like a cyborg. I keep rolling, folks. But we're going to do what we do best here today. And we're going to unbox some toys. As we got Mafex Hush. That's right, people. No, the actual Hush himself. Thomas Elliott. We got the Mafex Hush figure. As you know, I've been on a CT kick for quite some time now. So this is the first Mafex I have bought in a little while, actually. So, with that being said, we're going to dive into that guy. But, don't ever forget, and don't ever sleep on our fellas over at Stay Weird Network. Don't forget our boy Big Rob, Big Rob's House of Entertainment and No Chinese Food, as well as our boy Chris Daly of Fueled by Weird and Fueled by Music. Go show them guys a little bit of love. Like, subscribe, and share to them. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to us the most. But we spread the love around. That's what we do as a family. Family, folks. But why don't we take a look under the motherfucking hood and let's see what we got over here with Mafex Hush. All right, everybody, here he is, the star of the show, Batman Mafex Hush. So I don't know if you can get a real good look inside of this packaging, so to speak. It's a little bit of a glare. I really need a studio set up. I need a good sponsor, folks. So as you can see, Hush. That right there, I remember when this first came out, that was such a kick-ass costume to me. Even the face wrapped or whatever, mystery, who is he behind that? I'll be honest, during the original story, when they done the reveal of it being Jason Todd, I liked that. I thought that was far better than the Thomas Elliott deal later, and especially where we got the nonsense of Thomas Elliott stealing Bruce's face. It got out there, folks. But the initial story, amazing. Still one of the greatest stories out there. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. I've read the first one twice, and I have not read the second one, but like one issue. Break out the old knife here, get from my son. So let's see what we dig out. Let's dig under the motherfucking hood, guys. Let's see what we got. So, as always, you got your stands. Pretty cool art on the back. This was Jim Lee at Jim Lee's best, doing what Jim Lee does. That was kick-ass. I remember. We don't need these guys, right? We'll hold that to the side just in case we may. So, let's look around. No tape. But before I take it off, I'm going to show him like this because this shit will all fall every time I do it. So, apparently you can change out the belt there to make it Robin. You have the emblem there. I'm wondering how easy that's going to be to change. Two Faces coin, that's pretty neat. The pistols, some hands and whatnot. Grimace face, Scowl face, and then Jason Todd face. That's the one I came to see, guys. I'm going to be honest, initially, I bought all of the original Hush figures that DC Direct had put out. I even got the Arkham Asylum version of Hush. But the only one I was unable to acquire was the Jason Todd as Hush, because he was a convention exclusive. I believe he was San Diego Comic-Con back in the day. And those bastards used to be extremely hard to get. Now that no one attends Comic-Con, they're fairly obtainable, so to speak. Sometimes they're just ridiculously priced. But I didn't get him. He was expensive then. He's still expensive. His head looks great, though. A lot of detail. Wow. Pretty good. Scowling eyes. Put you back in there, guy. One of these guys that I bought a little while back, and then I don't think I actually done an unboxing video of him, honestly. But I did put him back away because of some of how his cape was at the time. I wasn't really, you know, I guess showcasing these figures very much back then. So he went back into the vault, and that was the, wow, I got to pull his arms out and everything. Wow, okay. Mafex, do your thing. So, there. Yeah. Bam. I almost wish Mafex would give us a set of hands, you know, or arms that were, you know, coatless arms. That would be pretty neat. If you're going to do all this, why not give us that, Mafex? Why? Why? Okay. Oh, man. So something I did notice. Like, I like the arm swivel right there. We don't get that on this figure. It's a bit of a bummer. Wow. Yeah, as you can see, no arm swivel. That sucks, guys. I'll just pop in pretty easy, though. So, let's put his old head back on. The head does pop on pretty easy. Coat goes back in place. Got some mobility there. So, let's take a look, guys. We got loose that. Pouches galore. Almost like the 90s, even though this was 2000 by this point. I like the part of the look that made this look really cool to me was you got those Robin type little, whatever you want to call them, so to speak, there. That was always really, really neat to me. Okay. It's pretty damn solid, guys. That's the only thing I am seeing that I am just not liking. I mean, you got some movement there in the shoulder, but that right there, the lack of that, that's a bit of a turn down for me, guys. I'm going to be honest. It's really the only thing I'm seeing negatively, so to speak, right now. Just kind of stick you right there and see what all we got here, guys. So, hand-wise, what do we got? So, we got some batarangs, and they're actually batarangs. Because Thomas Elliott did fuck with the batarang. Got our double pistol grip, Kung Fu grips. It's pretty neat. Got your typical... Okay, these are some hands. I guess we could put some of our stuff in. We got our I'm gonna get you hands. I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. And... wow. Did we get two sets of I'm gonna get you hands? Maybe these are I'm gonna get you. And these are Undertaker. Oh, my Undertaker. Maybe that's what those are. I don't know. We got our little Robin pouch. Trying to see. Oh, wow. Where do you... Okay, these. Wow, that's different. I wasn't expecting that. So, Mafex, you give us pouches that literally go up in case we want to do some articulation there. But this, how the fuck does it go on? It doesn't come apart from what I see. We may need the instructions, guys. Let's see what our old Colt 45s look like. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We can walk through the park after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. You gonna smoke a fool with these. So, get your Robin emblem there. You got your 2 coins there. I'm assuming one's scarred and one's non-scarred. Let's see. We can look at the back. You can't really tell. I don't know what the fuck that difference is. I do want to look at these instructions real quick, because I'm kind of curious now, how the fuck does the belt go on? Because, yes, I get it, the jacket comes off and what not, but I don't see how this just slide over the torso without stretching. Okay. So, you got that where it comes off and pops back in. And just says take off. Belt with 8 mark for belt for R. No shit, guy. So, oh, wow, we detached the torso. Oh, that's sketch, guys. I'm going to be honest, that is sketch as fuck. I don't know that I'm going to like that. Ooh, that is scary, folks. That is scary. So, let's put his old Colt 45 hands on. Let's see what we're working with here. So you guys know I have a good many Mafex. I know I said I don't have a lot, but I got these guys here. You may know them. You know, all but this guy. He's 012. But I've been on that old CT Toys kick, and I'll be honest, they are legit AF. So it's hard for me to go in for an actual Mafex anymore. But this was a guy I didn't feel like would get the CT Toys love, unfortunately. So I did go ahead and I pre-ordered the fuck out of this guy. Then it was like twice I almost took him out of my pre-order. Like, I don't know, because it took forever to get, for one. And two, I was like, would CT Toys do him? And my luck, now that I've bought this expensive son of a bitch, CT Toys will do him. I'm going to be honest. So, the guns fit great in his hands, without a doubt. They're just a little stubby for my taste. I don't know if you can really see it very good, but these guns, they're a little shorter barreled than what I would like to see on my guy here. I don't know. I got 2 guns, one for the each of ya. 2 cool points for anybody that gets that reference. So, yeah. Pretty solid right there. I mean, it's a good looking guy. I mean, he's a good looking figure. The Hush aspect of it alone, aside from these guys, I'm not very fond of that. But let's see. Okay, his pouches on his belt come up too. So, cool points. Cool points. So let's convert this guy to Robin. Or not Robin. Jason, by God, Todd. How about that? Let's see how hard this is going to be. Okay. So, if I can do this without losing shit, I'm going to be tickled pink. And I mean pinker than a good tutu. So let's dig into this guy. I'm going to be honest, I probably won't take those coins out just because I know I'm going to lose those guys there. So let's see. Let's put his old Robin emblem in first. And how hard can this be? Pretty damn hard if it's Hassel. That's why. Literally, ladies. Alright. We got the R in. Okay. Now for the moment of truth. Okay. That's not as difficult as I was worried. So before we put that back on though, just kind of out of curiosity. Okay, so thankfully that does actually attach in there, and his little skirt don't come off too. Thank the Lord. Alright, that snaps back into place pretty easily actually. So, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So we got our R's. Let's put his coat back on. Because it's chilly out, guys. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, shit. I'm going to try my luck one too many times with these arms. There we go. Alright, I think it popped back in that time. That's a little, alright, we got a pop that time. So, there we go. We got our R's. So there's like an iconic point in the next to the last issue where our guy, he takes this hand right here with one of these, right? And he kind of takes it to his old noggin there. And when he takes it to his old noggin, oh shit, fuck on my camera, folks. He takes that to his old noggin, pops off all the bandages to reveal what's underneath. What's in the box? What's in the box? 2 more cool points for that guy that gets that. And what's in the box? What's under the bandages? This guy right here. That's the cliffhanger it leaves us with. Because it goes from the H to an R, which should have been an indication of something was off. How his costume actually changed. But it went from an H to an R, and underneath was Jason Todd, who had been long dead by the Joker for quite some time. So that was quite the reveal, the shock. The gray hair notes. Super cool issue. I was like, holy shit, right? Then the next issue, we realized that Jason Todd was actually Clayface, where Hush is still manipulating. Or is he? We would later find out in a story by Judd Winnick, Jason Todd had returned from the dead and was there that night. So that was actually a pretty cool nod later. But, damn, that's pretty cool. I'll be honest, as cool as he looks with the Hush attire, with the H and the mask and whatnot, I'd probably say that guy is about a 4 1/4. But just putting this Jason Todd head on him, putting the R on there, the little batarang in his hand, you got the 45, even though the 45 is shorter than what I would like. This setup right here is a good solid 4.5 out of 5 Hassels, people. I am stoked with it. I will probably do some sort of something with this guy right here. We might do a little photo shoot one day and put it up on the old Instagram and face page for everybody to look. But, man, I'm going to be honest, guys. This is solid. I am digging this. Is he worth 90 bones? Maybe not, but what figure is really worth $90? Let's be honest, people. We're getting to that point to where figures are just getting a little too overpriced for my taste. But that's a conversation for the Nerdy Man Room show with me and Monster and Big Rob. So if you're not tuning in for those conversations, what the fuck's wrong with y'all people? Tune in. Damn good look, though. I like this. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5 Hassels. Solid figure. Drop some comments below. Let me know what you guys think. And let's dive back to my beautiful face. All right, we're back to this beautiful face right here. A face only a mother could love. It is what it is, people. But it's what I got. It's the moneymaker, so to speak. Somebody had to come to see it, right? But no, we came to see the toys. We came to see the toys, always. What did you guys think of Mr. Thomas Elliott himself? Or did you prefer the Jason Todd head? I know I am a fan of the Jason Todd. And like I said before, the figure itself has just got a stupidly expensive. That's why I never actually got that version back during the original DC Direct line. But what did you guys think of this guy? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Did you agree with my assessment of him, or did you disagree? And let me know, did you go in for it or did you not go in for it? Because that's what we're here to do, people. Let's do unity through community, as our good buddy Kevin Clady says. Shout out to our boy. Much love to you, Kevin. Wish you guys the best over at the Zone Collectibles. But until then, you keep unboxing your toys. I'll keep unboxing mine. Tune in each and every week, people. Peace.
Garments, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. fly. Yeah,